Welcome to the conversation. Today, we want to look at the subject: should you still be friends with your exes? See, before we even get into it, my answer is no. Before we even get into the argument, my answer is no. I don't think one should be friends with their exes. You are ex, so remain the ex. You are past, remain the past. But that's just my view. But in the studio is Jerry to share his view on this. So Jerry, should one still keep close touch with the ex?
Why
What's your
don't you want to be friends with your ex?
Because I feel like, see, this is the person you've had good memories with. See, aside the fact that your relationship ended badly. Now, not even just badly. There are people whose relationship didn't end badly. It was just they just grew apart. They had very good memories, but once they were going, they realized that, Charlie, I think at this point I want something different. He also says I want something different, and they just grew apart. It wasn't like they fought. The man was beating her and all of that, or the lady was cheating. Nobody cheated, nothing. So no bad blood. Now and even if there is bad blood, you guys cheated or anything. He was once a sweet guy. She was once a sweet lady. You guys had very, very good memory way before you met your current person you are dating. Very good
Okay.
memories. Now, for whatever reason, now you've broken up. And now, if you are still friends with this person, my point is that, I mean, these good things that you guys, friend is saying, how do we call it? You guys experience all these good times. You guys can have conversations that brings about all these good memories, which would then put you in a position, that is, if you are dating someone currently, what would then put you in a position that you now feel like, Charlie, maybe let's give it a try. Because I've heard stories where people, see, they fought, they broke up, it was so messy, and they, for whatever reason, reconnected through, maybe they saw the ex at an event, they started talking, and the ex started bringing up those nice stuff. I want an ex back, and I see, which I don't, but if I want an ex back and I'm having a conversation, I will go and bring the nice times that we're having. If I knew the ex was someone that appreciated gift, her love language was gift, or her love language was what, money or whatever that love language is, I would try and do that in the name of me being a friend. By the end of the day, me say befa. So just so you don't put your current relationship in jeopardy, where you would want to think of even, or you want to even consider of going back to your ex, stay away and live your life. We've heard stories of how exes have destroyed marriages, not even relationship, marriages. So in view of that, stay away. That is my view. But what do you think?
Okay, so I would say that from what you said,
Mm-hmm.
especially from knowing your ex's love language
Mm-hmm.
and then wanting to use that,
Mm-hmm.
that means you had an ulterior motive.
But who says
Of
the ex you they talk to? Who say the ex you don't get
so
ulterior motive?
yeah, that's the thing. I believe you can't be enemies with your ex,
Well, you are not
no
enemies,
matter
but
the
you are not my friend
circumstance.
too.
However, you should maintain boundaries and then you should have self-control.
Right.
So imagine your company,
Mm-hmm.
you happen to work in the same office
Mm-hmm.
with your ex.
I know the
Are you
Bakobe
going
Jai.
to quit? What if it comes with a huge compensation?
Hmm. Well, then maybe I'll ask to be sent to another department. Maybe if she's on the second floor, maybe let me go to the first floor.
The fact that you are in the same company means you definitely meet each other. If not at a canteen, at a conference, at a group meeting.
But again, even if I'm working in the same company with him, I can be seeing you or her, but that doesn't mean you are my friend. I can be seeing you,
Okay.
but I
So
won't talk to you.
anyway, that depends on you.
Yeah.
For me, so let's say, um, just sharing a personal, I was friends with someone,
Mm-hmm.
and then from friendship we moved into dating,
Right.
and after dating we broke up,
Mm-hmm.
but we're still friends,
Mm-hmm.
and people thought that
You're
we were
dating.
dating,
Mm.
and this person went ahead to get married.
Mm-hmm.
And people were like, I thought we were dating. I was like, we had broken up, bro. This is a long
Right.
time. But we still relate as friends.
Right.
You get it?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see it being a problem being friends with your ex. But then the frequency of communication,
Okay.
what
Good
you
point.
guys talk about,
Mm-hmm.
the boundaries, that is what's going to be a problem. So, you are in a relationship
Mm-hmm.
with someone else. You are talking with your ex.
Mm-hmm.
And then you want to bring out intimate moments you shared. If you respect yourself, if you respect your current relationship,
Mm-hmm.
if you respect your girlfriend, you will put your ex
Mm-hmm.
in their rightful position. So are you
Right.
trying to tell me that,
Mm-hmm.
let's say, because you have a conversation with your ex
Mm-hmm.
and then you're in a relationship, if you have 2 seats at a table
Mm-hmm.
and then your woman is coming to sit, because you are friends with your ex, you ask your friends to sit and then your woman to stand.
Wait, I don't get the question.
So you are friends with your ex,
Uh-huh.
right?
Uh-huh.
And then you still have your woman.
Mm-hmm.
Your woman knows that this is your ex,
Okay.
and you guys are still communicating because you are friends.
Okay.
Now, the problem is not you being a friend.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is respect.
Uh-huh.
If you have these 2 seats
Yeah.
and then you are with your woman, who is also your friend,
Mm-hmm.
and your ex, who is also your friend,
Uh-huh.
who will you allow to sit on the seat?
Of course, my woman.
Of course, your woman.
Uh-huh.
That is respect
Mm-hmm.
and that is boundaries.
Mm-hmm.
So you should learn to.
No, even first of all, my ex, what conversation we they can talk about?
That's the thing. But that person
That's-
definitely is not your what do you call it? Your enemy too.
you are not my enemy, but I won't talk to you.
Once in a while, you
I
will
will
pick up a phone and go and check up on the person.
check up for what?
Check up for what? Oh,
Are
brother.
they check up say what? What are they can check up? Say you be okay. You be okay. You not die. You be you be you be okay. You not die. But what are they can check up on? You
Yeah, I
understand?
mean,
People will feel like okay, maybe from where I'm talking, it will feel like maybe that would be based on or that would be for someone that hasn't really gotten over the ex. That will
yeah,
have that
yeah.
problem. But it's not about the person not getting over the ex. It's about sometimes not giving room for anything. Like don't even giving the enemy room. Like sometimes it's just you just have to create the avenue for the enemy to have its own way.
Okay.
Like I'm saying, good memory. Sometimes you guys will. Sometimes it's even unplanned. It's not because one of the exes have forced this
It is
thing.
planned. It
Now,
is
now
planned.
even Snap self can show you memories. If you guys were sharing Snap, you were taking Snap together. Snap can show you memory 1 year ago, 2 years ago
Delete it.
of some nice this thing and say because I mean let's be frank. Sometimes certain experience you had with your exes, it comes to mind sometimes when you are just there.
Oh, really? You do have that?
Oh, that you know they get that. No,
I
no,
bro.
no. Naturally, sometimes everybody does that. You will get some memory. Be you. It's not like you are thinking about her.
Yeah.
Like something just go pop up. Sometimes maybe it was a music both of you liked, and you be in maybe you be going somewhere and the music you hear the music being played. That one pet will just trigger some this thing be. And once it triggers, if I still have contact with that person, I will just call. Hey, Charlie, say me tell you me okay, you me ane title. Na you me ane ye call dinner ye tie we. And you man ye shede ma ye tie we. Na ya bonyo na
Oh.
and only the conversation about by the time you realize, Charlie. So the point is I don't give room. But that is just our view. Let us
Give
hear what you
room.
think.
Give room.
Let us hear what you think. This is the conversation. Peace
Nothing
out.
spoil.